Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta promises to deal with private sector concerns about high taxes and rising cost of doing business in the 2024 budget. Also coming up, consumers advised to be careful of food items purchased during the festive season in December. We'll tell you why. Also, later on today's Business Journal, we'll tell you how real estate company Lakeside Estate is preparing for the EcoBank Joint Use Habitat Fair. Stay with us. My name is Daryl Kwa. Thanks for joining us. Hello to our friends listening from Kofredi on KTU Radio. First up, Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta has assured that the 2024 budget will have programs that will deal with concerns of private sector in relation to high taxes. The minister is expected to present the budget to Parliament by the middle of next month, which will be heavily influenced by the IMF program. Here's Ken Ofori-Atta speaking on PM Express Business Edition.
It's a market-oriented government. There's no question in our minds about the need for the private sector to be able to thrive and for us to gain the type of productivity that we require as a nation and to create the jobs, because there's a limit to what government can do in terms of absorbing jobs. Before then, too, we are going to have what we call the Mutual Prosperity Dialogue, which is really also teasing out private sector as to what they also are expecting, even though over this period we've met with AGI, GUTA, Chamber of Commerce, all of that to take in their views. And predominantly is a multiplicity of taxes that they have raised as a major concern that we have to look at. And so looking at the taxes, looking at access to capital, and the price of capital, I think will be key issues to address for the private sector.
In terms of policy direction, the budget, and what should we be expecting?
We'll not be deviating from our focus on seeing how to get the private sector back in stable.
You had the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta. There's a repeat of that conversation, PM Express Business Edition this morning at 11 on the Joy News channel. Now, the International Cocoa Organization has estimated a global cocoa supply deficit of around 100,000 tons for the just ended 2022-2023 season. According to the organization, contrary to market expectations for a balanced supply situation, adverse weather conditions in Ivory Coast and Ghana have led to a change in the expectations. Here's more in the following report.
In May, the International Cocoa Organization warned of the occurrence of supply deficit. Although compared to the 2021-2022 season, the 2022-2023 global production is projected to increase by 3.4% to 4.9 million tons. A deficit of around 100,000 tons is currently estimated for the 2022-2023 season. The International Cocoa Organization also pointed out that the news of an El Nino weather phenomenon during the period also supported the rally of cocoa prices. The report also acknowledged the incidence of cross-border smuggling of cocoa beans in some leading producing countries, which it attributed to price disparities. It further claimed that hoarding of cocoa beans was observed in Ivory Coast and Ghana during the latter part of the 2022-2023 mid-crop season. This, the International Cocoa Organization explained, was fueled by the expectations of higher farm gate price for the 2023-2024 season.
That was a Business Desk report. Now, consumers have been urged to look out for substandard food items and reject them on the shelves to avoid health complications during the festive season. The advice follows a caution from the African Development Bank over a massive aflatoxin infection in many grains on the market. Speaking to Joy Business, the Dean of the School of Agriculture at the University of Ghana, Professor Irene Ejiri, said consumers must make a conscious effort to insist on quality, especially with food items.
Sometimes we leave out some of the actors, especially consumers. You see, we drive the market. So if consumers are thinking health and they are thinking quality, then they will ask for it. And that is where we call it the supply response. That is what we want to bring to the table. That it is not only one group of people called farmers that we should always be shouting at. Produce quality, produce quality. If you produce, you put it on the shelf and I don't buy, you ask why. The next time you put quality and I buy, that is when you continue to produce quality. So for me, as a Dean of the School of Agriculture, I have been part of this project because I want to hammer the issue of quality, especially driven by consumers.
Professor Irene Ejuri there, Dean of the School of Agriculture at the University of Ghana. Now, in a bid to ensure sustainable healthcare system, players in the medical sector have been entreated to conform with the standardized healthcare equipment procurement. Now, according to Fluke Pharma, which is a lead in supply of medical equipment to major health facilities in Ghana, it is imperative to always look out for equipment standardization to improve workflow efficiency. CEO of the company, Ter Kwabena Kenny, spoke to Joy Business when he engaged some CEOs of various health facilities in the country on the contribution of quality lab diagnosis in ensuring sustainable healthcare systems.
One of the ways we can step in to solve this is to make sure that they are buying quality equipments which have been verified, standardized by the Food and Drugs Authority in Ghana. Our regions are verified and standardized. You know, like I said, there's a lot of proliferation. A lot of people just carry any medical device and bring it into the country. And you know, this is a very critical part of a very critical industry, and we need to have standardization across it. Policies are being sent to Parliament to actually work on this so that we have a standardized playing ground. So that, because a lot of people are opening labs, like I said, there are a lot of people who are selling glucose test kits, malaria test kits, which have not been registered by the FDA. The fact that they have not been registered by the FDA, which means the standardization authority in this country is not saying it's fit for use.
You had CEO of Fluke Pharma, Ter Kwabena Kenny. Well, let's turn to today's business journal. Lakeside Estate, developers of Lakeside Hills project, are poised to offer potential customers amazing offers at this year's Ecobank Journeys Habitat Fair. According to the marketing manager of Lakeside Estate, Isaac Ntianwa, they are committed to helping customers access quality housing solutions. Take a listen.
Welcome to Lakeside Hills, a project being developed by the 2021 CIMG Real Estate Company of the Year. A year ago, this whole area was under construction, but today over 200 homes have been completed under the first phase of the project. Let's speak to marketing manager of Lakeside Estate, Isaac Ntianwa, for an overview of the project. Hello, Isaac.
Hi.
Please give us an overview of the project.
The Lakeside Hills project is a lifestyle living experience community for a comfortable living experience for families and individuals who wish to spend time in a confined community. We sat down as a team together with management, marketing, research, and we came out with the Lakeside Hills project. We call it the Lakeside Hills project because it is located at the hilly point of Lakeside Estate that oversees the Bree Mountains. Currently, we have built 200 homes comprising of various clusters, including a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom, a 3-bedroom boys' quarters, and a 4-bedroom story Oka house that we can also see here.
You mentioned that there are lifestyle centers such as the sports complex. What other unique features are there at Lakeside Hills?
So the Lakeside Hills project is going to feature a multi-purpose shopping center, because in the project we have come to understand that we need groceries. People who have to go out. It's one of the most key things that we need to identify and incorporate into the development is mobility. How people can easily have access from their homes to the nearest shopping mall. We have incorporated in a shopping mall. We also have a pharmacy. We are going to have a clubhouse, and the clubhouse will also have some form of a fitness area where people can go and gym